Welcome to the Casey Lynn channel where you grow in faith, family, and everyday life with Christ. My name is Casey, and today we're going to talk about why I left my stable and steady 9 to 5 to become a full-time content creator and part-time executive assistant. First off, I want to tell you about kind of just like how things flowed and came to be. Back in 2021, I had originally tried to leave my job, but nothing lined up. We had no one to replace me. No one in my department was trained to do what I did. And third, I had no stable income from my business that I was doing at the time. Last year, I think God gave me these multiple nudges that I needed to leave my 9 to 5 because I had been on maternity leave from October of 2023 to about the beginning of January 2024. And when I came back, I was super inconsistent in showing up. I was late or I had to call out, and most of the time it was related to my family. My kids were sick or our vehicle broke down or something. What I did on my job, it was very time consuming. It took a lot of work and a lot of practice. So having to make someone else do that for me, I felt bad. And so, of course, I felt guilty for the longest time whenever I would leave, whenever I would have to call out, whenever I would have to come in late. It was just this thing that just kind of felt heavy on my heart. And I think that was God just telling me that it was time to end that chapter in my life because it was time to move forward with His plan. And it wasn't until I had gotten written up by my boss for all the tardies, for all the absences, and that's when I realized that if I were to need to choose between my job or my family, it's a no-brainer. I would pick my family. And so if I lost my job over that, then in my mind, so be it, because nothing is more important than God and my family. So I made the decision that it was time to leave. And before I made this decision, before I came to this conclusion, I was actually offered a part-time position as an executive assistant, and it's online. So it's pretty exciting because I could, build my own hours and be at home with my family. So I had a part-time job already ready. And when my boss asked me if I was serious, I was serious that we needed to post my job. We needed to get someone in here and trained and ready to take over my job because I'm going to start putting my family first so that I'm here. I'm ready to help and serve my family in any way that I can. Mainly just to spend more time with my family is the biggest reason why I left my 9 to 5. Instead of spending my life having to be at a job all day long, every single day, and just being exhausted when coming home and not having that energy for my family. That's reason number one. Reason number two is finally being able to go all in on creating content to build my brand, to build my business, and to create my own income so that I'm able to do more things with my family, so that I'm able to serve God and His people more. And I'm excited to do that because I feel like I have more of an impact, recording a video and putting it out there so people can see. And that's exciting because not everybody has this opportunity, and so I want to use it to the best of my ability that I can, because God had given me this beautiful gift, this beautiful, beautiful opportunity, and I don't want to waste it. And so that's reason number two, is I want to serve more. So now I have all this extra time to be here to serve you and to do, this. to have fun, to do this. It was kind of stressful because I've never posted so much. I've never created so much content. And considering that I'm working on building up my YouTube channel, it's completely new to me. I'm a short form content creator. I create short forms, which are easy for me. But now I have to like expand it and do it so I can make it longer for a YouTube video. But anyways, that's why I decided to leave my 9 to 5 and be at home with my family and to do what I love, serving God, serving His people, and just overall living a life that is more fulfilling to me, that brings me more joy, brings my family more joy. How grateful I am. I'm getting so emotional, but how grateful I am for this. How grateful I am for this opportunity to do this, and I thank God every single day for this opportunity. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and now that I'm going all in on content creation and being a full-time content creator, I want to get some feedback from you. My whole entire brand, it's around faith and family and overall lifestyle, like living a life as a Christian mother, and I'd like to cover every area, whether that's health and fitness, family and marriage, finances. I just want to be your Christian big sis. It sounds crazy, but I just want to be your Christian big sis, to be there to help you, to guide you, to give you advice, to show you things and what life looks like, the reality. So anyways, now that you got a little bit of who I am, my personality, go ahead and like, comment, give me a follow, and remember that you are loved, you are chosen, and God has bigger plans than you could ever imagine for you. I'll see you in the next video.